Welcome to the 2021 Annual Report, once again brought to you through a video and digital format. My name is Sue Weldon, and I am the founder and CEO of Unite for Her.
And I'm Linna, the 2021 Unite for Her Board Chair. Video, virtual, digital streaming, and at-home delivery has brought enormous opportunity for those undergoing cancer care that was critical for 2021. We have leveraged current digital technology by creating and delivering access to our renowned Wellness Passport program across the nation. It is our hope that this format for our annual report will also visually capture the culture and core values Unite for Her holds dear: compassion, community, empowerment, inclusivity, and trust. These guiding principles continue to lead us each and every day to those we serve front and center.
This year, we surely leaned in, and once again, you held us up. We continue to adapt our operations, invest in staff leadership, programming, our delivery model, with a goal of empowering every person through their treatment and beyond. Our goal of the national expansion was in sight. Cancer did not pause during the pandemic, and pausing our programming was not an option either. On May the 4th, 2021, we announced our national expansion, now the sequel to our founding story, one that was born out of necessity and one that our dynamic, innovative staff and board wrote all year long. I love that, for you know, when we're all united as one, there is nothing we cannot do together.
This fiscal year, in spite of the pandemic and quarantine, we have reached and provided services to 1,981 individuals. 1,446 were newly diagnosed with breast cancer and 96 women diagnosed with ovarian cancer. 439 are living with metastatic disease. We also delivered our first wellness and education programs in Spanish, empowering our Latina community of volunteers, alumni, and Spanish-speaking providers to execute our wellness days. For our staff, women of color, advisory committee, and volunteers, it was magical to see their hard work and outreach come to fruition. In all, we have funded and provided 11,875 integrated therapies to those we serve this year alone, managing unwanted side effects and symptoms that come with cancer treatments, both emotionally and physically.
We've seen how integrative therapies like professional counseling, meditation and yoga, supported fitness programs, and nutrition can transform patient lives, even if virtual, through our work across the nation. We diversified our passport offerings. We added more professional providers of color as well as those that speak bilingual, and added specialized services for our metastatic breast cancer community. We also became a new member of the National Metastatic Breast Cancer Alliance, ready to share and serve in our areas of expertise.
Really, the data speaks for itself. In a Unite for Her November 2020 survey of 90 metastatic breast cancer patients, these therapies significantly improved their side effects and symptoms by 80%. 27% of patients reported being able to reduce or eliminate at least one prescribed medication to manage their side effects from treatment. 93% reported a reduction in level of stress, and 97% agreed that Unite for Her have made a positive impact on their quality of life. Our internal data have showed that 2021 was yet another year demonstrating great impact to those affected by breast and ovarian cancer.
During these past 12 months, we formed new corporate relationships and partnerships. In addition to our 36 hospital partners we value greatly, our newest recruiting arms and partners shared our vision and were key to our success. Weill Cornell, Mount Sinai, University of Vermont, UPMC Magee Women's Center, Black Health Matters, Touch BBCA, Chrysalis, AACR, Oak Ridge Clarity, and more.
With aligned partners by our side, we could enroll and impact new regions across the nation, prioritizing underserved communities as well as bridging the health equity gaps. Together with our Women of Color Advisory Committee, we became a trusted resource in Black and Hispanic communities, and we're eager to continue the work that is ahead of us.
On June the 13th, 2021, Unite for Her hosted the first National Breast Cancer Metastatic Conference with presenting sponsor Daiichi Sankyo. By our side, virtually we delivered our Metastatic Breast Cancer Conference and programming to 103 women and men from 28 states, with 2 more national conferences in June executed, we served 220 women and men with this national launch and made lasting partnerships that will lead us into the next year. Unite for Her emerged as a thought leader this year, launching a speaker series and Ask the Expert segment, showcasing 24 inspiring and renowned speakers on topics that our community yearned for: medical marijuana, bone health, clinical trials, genetics, sexual health counseling, as well as answering the much needed questions on the COVID vaccine, both in English and in Spanish. Unite for Her is honored to be a trusted resource in this space, calling on our professionals and medical advisors to present to our community online and virtually.
Our wellness outreach would not exist without support from our signature fundraising events. With a full year of virtual events lined up, we are so glad we have the current technology available to us. It has proved to be engaging and impressive, to say the very least. Our national 5K run walk spanned across 38 states and 6 countries with over 1,200 virtual participants. Our Harvest at Home Chef and Wine Tasting event was a unique interactive virtual culinary experience, delivering the same hands-on feel we value, all in a custom crate filled with pure culinary joy.
Next, our largest fundraising event took an enormous shift, the Pink Invitational Gymnast Unites. And yes, you guessed it, we executed that competition virtually as well, where 2,800 athletes competed across the nation, and half of them judged by our USA panel of judges on Zoom after receiving their pink experience in a box. At this event, a new fundraising model was born, where gymnasts from Regal Gymnastics raised over $50,000 in their hometown of Vermont, and those efforts established a new Unite for Her wellness program at the University of Vermont Medical Center for 70 newly diagnosed patients. And lastly, our Bloom Fashion Show, not her first rodeo. A second time performing this virtually, our women did not disappoint, lighting up and walking their home runways.
So in spite of the pandemic this past year, we have delivered an incredible amount of services and have expanded our national reach. What we value the most is the loving and compassionate community that is created one person at a time. We thank you for your ongoing commitment and trust, always being by our side so we can always be by the patient's side. And now here's a look at our 2021 year in review.